And welcome to another edition of the Broadway Joe Talk Show here on Little Rock's Adult Choice, 102.1 KOKY, 102.5 Praise FM, and Power 923 Jams. This show is rebroadcast Saturday mornings at 6 o'clock on Power 92. And let's welcome our first guest to the studio this morning, and definitely no stranger to us. He's here to talk about my hometown, Jacksonville. And that is the superintendent of the Jacksonville North Pulaski School District. And they're doing some big things in the district, and that's Dr. Jeremy Owoh, the superintendent. So welcome to the studio this morning, Superintendent. Great to have you in.
Good morning, Mr. Broadway Joe. Thanks for having me.
Well, always some big things happening. I'm seeing groundbreaking going on, partnerships going on, a lot happening, and I think we announced it the last time you were here. It's now an open enrollment school. So talk a little bit about that.
It is open. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Definitely open enrollment. We are accepting all school choice, or as we now call it, parental choice applications, and we're getting them in. We're getting students from Little Rock. We've received students from Cabot, from Valonia, from Lonoke, and we continue to accept those until May 1st. And so we welcome anyone who would like to tour our new facilities, to learn more about our academic programs, to come on. You can just call 501-241-2080, and we can schedule a tour so you can come and tour.
Well, I saw you on the news with some groundbreaking things that are going on, some partnerships. So talk a little bit about that, because I was inspired by it, because we're helping kids, and I think that's a really good thing, especially for the district, but also for the city.
Yes, sir, of course. And it's always about our students, and we call our students our scholars. And so anything that we're doing, either at the district level and especially at the school level, is going to be to impact our young people. And so we have college and career academies, and a lot of people may think that that's just pushing or preparing our young people for the workforce, but it's actually multifaceted. We're wanting our students to have opportunities, if they choose to go into the workforce, to be prepared with certifications to do so, to a 2-year technical college or 4-year institution. But we're also preparing them for life in the military. And so so we want to make sure not only do they know about the opportunities, they are prepared for those opportunities, and they have those opportunities as soon as they walk across the 12th grade at their graduation stage in May. And so we have partnerships with our college and career academies. Right now we have one with Unity Health. And it's just not in the medical field. So they're partnering with us with our culinary program. Several people may not know that we have a student-operated restaurant that's open during the week called Simply Delicious. Our young people work in front of the house and the back of the house, and they leave with a certification. And right now, Unity Health just announced that they're going to employ one of our students who graduates this year, next year, at their hospital. So that's what it's all about. And we have 2 other major partnerships in the works that we're going to announce in a couple of weeks.
Dr. Owoh joining us, the Jacksonville North Pulaski School Districts. Well, let's start with just elementary and move on up, because there are some new facilities that have opened. I don't know, since the last time you came, and I'm thinking you got some more that are going to be opening soon.
Yes, sir. One of the things, and I, it's such a blessing being in the Jacksonville community, because in 2015. When we became a district, when we detached from Pulaski County, the community members went to the ballot, to the polls, and made a commitment, a financial commitment, an academic commitment to our young people by passing that millage. And that millage was passed to build new buildings, but also to offer a competitive salary schedule. And to date, at first, we were projecting to have all new buildings for our young people by 2032. And then it became by 2028. And I can tell you definitively, July of this year, of 24, we're going to have all new buildings.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic,
so we're proud of that. We're happy and blessed by our community. So our last 2 buildings are Biomeda Elementary, which is Highway 107, and Merle Taylor Elementary. So our 2 farthest schools in our outlying district. But we're proud of that. Our students are really happy about getting those new buildings, but we're even happier because our students are not only just getting new buildings, they're getting new instructional environments. They're going to be conducive to how our students learn in today's time. So we're proud of that.
So talk with us and tell us what makes Jacksonville North Pulaski different, because we started off talking about school choice. We're talking to parents this morning that they got an opportunity to make that choice. What makes Jacksonville North Pulaski different and the best choice?
Listen, Joe, I tell you the best choice is because everything that we do is centered about what's best for our students. Right. And so even with the hands-on classes, like we have a full automotive bay. And so our students who are interested in maybe becoming a mechanic, being an entrepreneur, going into their own business, or working for one of these major dealerships, they're leaving us with those certifications. We have students who are in our physician assistants pathway who are leaving with certifications. So it's not that they're even leaving their 12th grade year starting on the entry level. They're going in making 50, 60, some close to six-figure salaries because they have the experience, hands-on experience, but also the certifications to do that. We also offer HVAC and welding. We have early college, so our students who may not want to go into one of those hands-on pathways, they may want to take college courses. So they could potentially leave us with 15 to 30 hours of college credit and starting not as a freshman but a sophomore when they leave us their 12th grade year. We also pride ourselves on being innovative. One of the things that we have just started doing is revising our technology policy. In this day and age with artificial intelligence, I charged and challenged our staff members to not be reactive with ChatGPT or AI, but be proactive. How do we teach our students to utilize this in an appropriate way and not fear them using it? And so the past 2 days of this week, I've been at a superintendent summit with other superintendents from around the country on really ensuring that we are on the cutting edge of implementing and supporting our teachers and using AI in the classroom, but also supporting and encouraging our students on how to use it in their academic career. So they're on the front end of this innovative technology and not on the back end.
Now, a lot of people, when you start talking about ChatGPT, everybody gets a little concerned about that. And as you say, it's coming. It's
coming. It's not going away. It's here. So.
You know, last year I had an opportunity to be a part of an event where you recognize a number of teachers for the great things that they're doing in the district. And not only that, you were passing out big head hundreds at the event also. But talk a little bit about that, because you do have some great teachers and you do reward them for the great work that they do. And it started from primary all the way up to the secondary education and everything else. Even the bus drivers got awarded.
Yes, sir. And that's coming up next Tuesday. This upcoming Tuesday, we will have our annual Employee of the Year. But leading up to that, we have Amazing Titan Awards each month where we honor our outstanding scholar, classified staff, and licensed staff members leading up into this month, which is Teacher Appreciation Month, but we also recognize all of our employees. And so we're happy this year that we have some major partners. First Arkansas Bank and Trust and Baldwin and Shell have partnered with us. So not just hundreds of dollars, but thousands of dollars.
Right,
so our top winners are leaving with $1,000 awards for being just outstanding employees, coming to school, taking care of our young people, making sure that they're there safely, making sure that they're fed, and then educated.
And one of the things I was most impressed with is how long the tenure that they had with the district. And you've got some people that have been there for a long time. I think at the event you even had some retirees that have been there for 30-plus years doing great work for our kids.
And we definitely have. And so, Joe, 8 years ago when we detached, we had educators, both licensed and classified, who were invested in Jacksonville, but were working with Pulaski County. But they were committed to the schools, to the students, to the families in Jacksonville, and stayed with us. And we wanted to honor them. And that's one of the major things that we did with our salary schedule. Last year, with the Lawrence Act, the novice teachers received the $50,000, and we wanted to make sure that our experienced teacher felt value, and we wanted to also to make sure not that they just felt value, but they knew that we cared about their tenure, their experience, and so we really made an impact in our salary schedule to show how much we appreciate them for staying with us and how much we want them to stay with us,
All right.
to retain them. And because it's better for, and we're happy with our novice teachers, but we also know that experienced teachers matter, and they make a huge difference and impact with our young people.
Well, let me commend you and congratulations on all of the success and the achievements that are happening there in my hometown of Jacksonville and the Jacksonville North Pulaski School District. Anything in closing you want to leave our listeners with? And we started it off talking about school choice, and people do have that right to make a choice. I'm proud to be in Jacksonville and so proud of the work that you're doing in our school district.
Thank you, Broadway. And I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you and your wife. You all are always at every event. I see you at football games, at other extracurricular activities, basketball. And so as a community member, you're busy, but we see you supporting our young people and our families, and so I just want to commend you and thank you personally about your.
Well, we pay taxes, so we just want to come out and support. See how much.
Right. But your presence mean a lot, and it means a lot to our young people. It means a lot to me, and so I appreciate that. So thank you for all that you're doing for us, sincerely. And the last thing is one thing that we talked about is to just shout out our principal at the high school, Principal Biggs. Today is it's her birthday, so we just want to say happy birthday to her and thank her for her leadership at that high school.
Yeah, we've known Miss Biggs for a long time. She does a great job up there at the high school. And I told all the kids on the way to school on Power 92 earlier this morning to go by the office and tell Miss Biggs. And every time I do this, people come by and she's like, "How do you know every year?" So I got you on my calendar.
Text her, call her, email her. Let's support her today. I think our principals have the hardest job in the school districts, and so I'm definitely happy to have the principals that we have.
People want to find out more about becoming a part, getting the students involved, a website or phone number they can call and get more information about the Jacksonville North Pulaski School District.
Yes, sir. jnpsd.org is our website. You can find out all the information there. You can also find out if you're interested in working in the district. You can definitely find that information there too, or call 501-241-2080.
All right. Dr. Jeremy Owoh, the superintendent for the Jacksonville North Pulaski School District out of Camden, Arkansas, little bitty town. Now you're up in Jacksonville.
Yes,
thanks for the great work you do at our district.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. You're listening to the Broadway Joe Talk Show here on Little Rock's Adult Choice, 102.1 KOKY, 102.5 Praise FM. This show is rebroadcast Saturday mornings at 6 o'clock on Power 923. If you need information about the show or the guests, we have 3 websites, 1021KOKY.com, 1025praisefm.com, and Power923.com. We'll be right back.